Dear students and viewers, good day. Hope you are all okay. Today I will discuss a grammatical topic. The name of the topic is WH questions. So let's start. WH questions, an interrogative word or question word, is a functional word used to ask a question, such as what, when, where, who, whom, why, and how. They are sometimes called WH words because in English most of them start with WH. Usage of WH words. Serial number 1. Who, used to identify a person. For example, who is she? Serial number 2. Whom, used to identify an object, person. For example, whom do you want? Serial number 3. Whose, used to identify possession. For example, whose car is that? Serial number 4. What, used to identify a thing. For example, what is it? Serial number 5. Which, used to tell two or more things apart. For example, which leg hurts? Serial number 6. Where, used to identify a place. For example, where is Vancouver? Serial number 7. When, used to identify a time. For example, when is your birthday? Serial number 8. Why, used to identify a reason. For example, why is she crying? Serial number 9. How, used to explain a way or method. For example, how did you make the cake? Serial number 10. What kind, used to identify a type or kind. For example, what kind of dog do you have? Serial number 11. How long, used to explain length or duration. For example, how long is your hair? How long was your holiday? Serial number 12. How far, used to identify distance. For example, how far is your house from the station? Serial number 13. How much, how many, how little, how few, used to identify quantity. For example, how much money do you have? Serial number 14. How often, used to explain frequency. For example, how often do you brush your teeth? Dear students, now elaborate discussion on it. Serial number 1. Who is used to ask about someone's identity. Who deals with identifying the various actors and players in a solution. These are examples of the kinds of questions you should be asking with respect to the who of the intended solution. Who needs to use or interact with the solution? Who derives value from the solution? Who is paying for the solution? Who will be supporting the solution? Who has permission to perform the various activities within the solution? Who belongs in what roles within the solution? Who will maintain the master data? Who will administer the solution? Who am I missing? Examples. None can escape death. Remember, dear students, if you find the assertive sentence in negative form, then the interrogative sentence will be in affirmative form. Just look at here serial number 1 and 3. On the other hand, if you find the assertive sentence in affirmative form, then the interrogative sentence will be in negative form. Serial number 1. None can escape death. Who can escape death? Shakespeare wrote Hamlet. Who wrote Hamlet? Everybody has heard the name of Hazi Muhammad Mohsin. Who has not heard the name of Hazi Muhammad Mohsin? Jim went to London last week. Here our focus point is Jim. So the question will be, who went to London last week? Shakespeare wrote Macbeth. Our focus point is on Shakespeare. Who wrote Macbeth? Serial number 2. Whom? Whom is used to ask about the personal object in the sentence. For example, you live with your parents. Here, our focus point is on your parents. So, the question will be, whom do you live with? Fortune smiles on the brave. Dear students, just look at the object of the sentence. Here, our focus is on the object, the brave. So the question will be, whom does Fortune smile on? He visits his mother every week. Whom does he visit every week? We should invite the elite of the town. Whom should you invite? Serial number 3. Whose. Whose is used to ask about possession. For example, I borrowed the umbrella of my cousin. Whose umbrella did you borrow? This book is mine. Whose book is this? Serial number 4. What? What is used to ask for information about something? What deals with identifying the various functionalities, data, inputs, outputs, deliverables, artifacts, etc. of the intended solution. These are examples of the kinds of questions you should be asking with respect to the what of the intended solution. What are the goals and objectives of the solution should be stated in business terms. What do the users need to be able to do in or with the solution? What data elements does the solution need to capture, store, generate, output, etc.? What are the master data element? What are the transactional data element? What is the authoritative source for the master data element? What business rules does the solution need to enforce? What processes does the solution need to support and or facilitate? What transactions does the solution need to support and or facilitate? What other systems does the solution need to interact with? What data elements does the solution need to exchange with other systems? What are the volumetrics of the solution, that is, of users, of transactions, data growth rate, etc.? What problems does the solution solve or mitigate? What am I missing? Examples: my mother is a doctor. Here, our focus is on the word doctor. It is my mother's profession. So the question will be, what is your mother? I would like to drink Coke. Here, our attention is on Coke. So the question will be, what would you like to drink? He keeps a book. Here, our concentration is on book. So the question will be, what does he keep? It is 11:30. Here our concentration is on time. So the question will be, what time is it now? Dhaka is famous for mosque. Our concentration is on mosques. So the question will be, what is Dhaka famous for?